Let's go to Romans chapter 8, verse 5. Let's read together. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things, the verses. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Continue. 7. Because the carnal mind is enmity against God, for it is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can be. 8. So then, they that are in the flesh cannot please God. So now wait. So if we substitute the flesh and put faith there, those that don't have faith cannot please God. So those that don't have faith, they are in the flesh. You didn't get this? Now, the word flesh there is the word sarx. S-A-R-X. I don't know whether it's the same word there, but it's usually interpreted as sarx. Are you following me here? Now, it's talking about your senses. What you feel. What you think. How you think. So when he said that somebody does mind the things of the flesh, it means that the way he feels and thinks is usually after fleshy things and fleshy understanding. Do you get me? So if you mind the things of the flesh, you don't have faith because you are in the flesh. But the one who minds the things of the spirit has faith because he is in the spirit. That means faith is a spiritual substance. You cannot be in the flesh as a believer. No, don't forget that a carnal person is not an unbeliever. A carnal person is a believer. It is only a natural man that is not a believer. That man has not whether God or the devil. But a carnal man is the one who has God, but has begun to what? Mind the things of the flesh. And so, I taught you something. When you begin to mind the things of your flesh, it's the mind that begins to now desire the things of the flesh. How? When the mind begins to think that what you attach to your flesh, it makes you filthy or good, you are not in the spirit, you are in the flesh. So for instance, if you keep on washing your hands, thinking that is what will make you clean, you are in the flesh, not in the spirit. Listen to me. It's the mindset. Do you get me? If you think that if you have no bath, so you cannot demonstrate power. Listen to me. I'm making scenarios here. At that moment, you are in the flesh. You are not a spiritual being. No. Because you mind the things of the flesh. The moment you felt a sharp pain at your chest, you accept you are sick. You are in the flesh. Because you are minding the sarx. The sarx stand for the 5 senses of the body. But if you mind what you hear, what you feel, what you see, what you touch, you are in the flesh. Am I teaching you faith here? So faith is in the spirit of a man, and faith is spiritual. Now I'm going to go very deep. Relax. So a man that has faith does not have it, this kind of faith, because he read a certain part of the Bible. No, he had it because he had an understanding in the spirit to pursue the spirit, not the flesh. So a moment the man begins to mind the things of the spirit more than the things of the flesh, that man has begun the journey of faith into great and impossible faith. The great faith.